Yo, let me find out Danielle got hands. Who would have ever known? Like, are we serious right now? Let me find out Danielle got hands. Oh man, this some mess, y'all.
Now, now who can't run? Now who can't run? Who can't run? Yeah. Who ain't got speed? Play with your mama, not me. And that's on who? That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm tired.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree. I'm back on here. I got some things I want to talk about. There's, a few shows I want to talk about. You guys already know I'm not taking a hiatus or anything, but until certain shows come back on, of course, I'm going to give my reviews, but also I'm going to pop in here and there and give you guys some commentary or my opinions on some shows that I'm watching, but I'm not actually doing commentary on. But yeah, we're going to get right into it because I got some things to say, but I hope you guys are doing good. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to, it's not a recap, but I guess my thoughts on certain shows. But yeah, today we're going to talk about The Real Housewives of New Jersey. So I'm just going to give you my opinion of what I've seen so far. But all right, y'all, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about, the first show is The Real Housewives of New Jersey, right? Yeah. I just finished watching episode 8 of season 14 called Trouble in Tulum. And y'all, how did I not know Danielle got hands? Okay, I'm not recapping the episode. I'm just going to talk about what got me. In case any of you guys don't watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey, there has been so much tension, so many things going on that apparently, from what we've heard through Bravo, that they're not getting a reunion this season. I think because there's so much contention with the cast and they can't even be in the same room together. They were like, child, y'all ain't getting no reunion because you don't know how to act.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
And I think they're taking like a little break or so. I think that's what I heard. And now watching these episodes, we're on episode 8, I can see why Bravo's not dealing with them. They really need to get themselves together because this makes no sense. It's like on the level of Potomac, has been these last few seasons, just a mess. All right, so we're going to talk about episode 8. I'm not even going to recap the entire episode. Basically, Teresa had a party at her house. She had like a Tulum, Mexico type theme. So everybody had to dress up, as if they were in Mexico. They had Mexican food, things like that. So she threw this huge party. Danielle and Jen Aiden, and Teresa's other friends, Jen Fessler came, Dolores was there, and Jackie had came by too. So all of them, all at Teresa's house. I'll just start from here. If you guys go back into the season, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not recapping previous episodes. However, in the last episode, in episode 7, Margaret and Jackie got into it. They're no longer friends. So basically, Margaret kind of outed Jackie to Dolores, and Margaret sent text messages of Jackie to Dolores where Jackie was talking very badly about Dolores. So Dolores confronted Jackie. She's upset by it. I mean, Jackie didn't deny it, but she tried to apologize to her about it. But Dolores is like, absolutely not trying to hear it.
Absolutely not.
Not me. Certainly not I.
So they're no longer cool. They're not cordial, nothing. Basically, Dolores says she doesn't want to be Jackie's friend. So that happened at Teresa's party when Jackie and Dolores were talking. So next, Danielle has an issue with Jen Aiden. They haven't been really close. And it's because something about some girl that they mutually know went to one of Danielle's events. And Danielle had explained, I only had like a certain amount of people that can be in a particular, like, I don't know, like VIP space. And this girl, y'all, I forgot her name, but let's just call her Mary. So Mary was in the space where the VIP people were. And Danielle told security, like, you have to remove her as well as other people who weren't supposed to be there. It just wasn't her. So Jen Aiden felt a way about it because she's like, first of all, like, that's our homegirl. Like, you really gonna call security on her?
I don't need no lecture from you, but I have to duck myself in this house.
And so Danielle said, first of all, don't take it personally. She wasn't supposed to be in that VIP area. And Danielle was mad at Jen. She was like, first of all, this girl went to your puppy party and was talking crap about me and you didn't say nothing. So that's why they're kind of at odds, right? So Danielle goes over to Jen. She's like, you know, what's going on between us? I want us to talk about the issue we have because I just want to move forward, right? So they're talking about that whole situation. Then somehow Jen Aiden tells Danielle, well, another issue that I have with you has to do with your hairdresser. So Danielle's like, okay, girl, what are you talking about? So Jen explains to everybody that Danielle's hairdresser has like a hair extension line, and she wanted Jen to be like a model, but it was really supposed to be like Jen was just gonna go to this event to be like one of her people who do demonstrations on hair. Not exactly like a model, but just to be a person where she can demonstrate putting in the extensions, right? So Danielle had called up Jen Aiden and was like, you know, I just want to let you know, you're not getting paid for this, to be her hair model, basically. And so in Jen's words, Jen was trying to say that Danielle was sabotaging her hairdresser because Jen was like, it wasn't like you were being concerned, like, you know, I just want to let you know, like, don't get mad at my hairdresser. You're not going to get paid for this event. I just want to give you a heads up so you're not blindsided. But the way Jen was making it seem as though Danielle was saying, like, girl, like, I don't think you should, you know, mess with her because she don't pay people. So I don't know if you want to do this event or not. So she was trying to say that she was being kind of shady about it. And she's this girl's friend. And also that's her hairdresser. So Danielle is going off. She's like, hold up. What are you talking about? That's not the reason why I called you. She goes, and first of all, when I told you you're not going to get paid to be her hair model, you were like, oh, girl, thank you. Thank you for being such a good friend to me. Like, you were cool with it. Now, all of a sudden, you're trying to use that against me. So I'm sitting here thinking, right, and I'm like, okay, it could go one or two ways. It could be what Jen Aiden was saying, like, basically you were trying to throw your friend under the bus, somehow she don't pay people and you just giving me a heads up. But also it could be where Danielle's like, look, I don't want you to get mad at my friend if she doesn't pay you. She's just not going to pay you. But I don't want you to be blindsided by it. I just want you to know. So I wasn't there. Only God knows. Who knows? Anyway, y'all, Danielle was going off on her, cursing her out. I'm not even going to repeat what she said. Jen is like, I don't want to be friends with somebody who sabotages their other friends. Like, why am I going to be cool with you? And you would do that to your own friend who you've known for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, child, they start getting into it. Danielle is calling her everything but a child of God. So it was something Danielle said. Oh my gosh, I forgot, y'all. It just left my mind. But anyway, Danielle said something and Jen pushes her. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Y'all, this happened so darn fast. Like, I had to rewind it several times, right? And I'm not laughing at the fighting or anything. So Jen pushes Danielle. Yo, immediately Danielle's reaction was crazy. She had a glass in her hand. She said, bop, and she hit the side of Jen Aiden's ear with the glass, and the glass broke. Now, thank God it didn't break to the point where it could have really cut Jen. Like, it really could have severely hurt Jen. That's how, like, hard Danielle hit her on the side of the head with that glass. So thank God nothing happened, because that could have been very severe.
Wow, son. Wow. That's crazy, yo.
But, Jen, you had no business putting your hands on Danielle. Whether you guys got into an argument or not, it was wrong. You had no business putting your hands on Danielle. You know you were wrong. And so Danielle's immediate reaction is like, I'm going to defend myself. It just, y'all, it happened so fast. The way she like knocked the freak out of Jen, I was like, oh snap. Like, Danielle got hands. I really think Danielle can fight. And not that I'm glorifying violence, nothing like that. But I'm talking about this because it's so shocking to have seen that. And I was just like, what? And Jen had no business putting her hands on her, and neither Danielle. She had no business putting her hands on Jen. But I could kind of see in the moment, that's just your natural instinct, is to defend yourself. Like, if you're that kind of fighter. Me, y'all, I'm not a fighter. I don't fight. I probably, if Jen had pushed me, I would have just walked away and probably cried somewhere and was out this piece, but because I'm very sensitive. But me, I don't do violence. You don't know what people have. I love my life, and God has a plan for my life, okay? So I'm not about to be out here fighting people. I would have just walked away.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
But Danielle, I can see why that would have been her natural reaction, to defend herself. And so, y'all, it was a mess. So after that happened, Danielle left the house. She is going off. She went to Jen's, he was sitting in the house where Danielle was leaving. Danielle told Jen's husband, Bill, like, your woman is this, that, everything but a child of God, like cursing, going off. And what I did like in this scene is Danielle's husband did defend her. Because he was like, Jen, like, why would you do this? Y'all supposed to be friends. Like, y'all supposed to be homegirls. Like, why would you out my wife like that? Why would you start all this mess? So Danielle leaves the house, and everybody's like surrounding Jen. Like, oh my gosh, girl, she done hit you. Like, she done threw a drink on you and everything. Girl, you all right? And so Jen is like, I'm cool. Like, this don't faze me. So everybody's like, did you push her? So then Jen gonna sit up here like, I don't know. It happened so fast. I might have pushed her. I don't know if I did or not, but she had no business throwing that on me. And I'm going to be honest, guys. The way I was watching, because I rewinded that scene a few times. I could be wrong. But I feel as though, that Jen knew she put her hands on Danielle. She knows that she pushed her. And I think with her friends surrounding her, she doesn't want to seem like she's the one that started this. So she's kind of like, oh, well, I don't know if I did. I probably did, but I'm not sure. Everything happened so fast. But I do kind of believe Jen knows deep down inside. She knows darn well she put her hands on her, whether it happened so fast or not. So, y'all, I just wanted to talk about this scene because I'm like really, really shocked. Because it's so, you guys, if you haven't watched it, you just watch the episode because it happened so fast. It's like, oh my gosh, what did I just see? And it looks honestly a little bit scary the way Danielle knocked the freak out of Jen on the side of her head like that. And thank God that glass didn't cut her back, because that really could have been way worse. So y'all pray for Jersey. this is out of control. And you know what it made me think of? Now, I don't know, but I'm assuming not until I know otherwise. Jen and Danielle, they didn't get suspended for that. And so I'm thinking to myself, going to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kenya, as you guys probably know, is suspended indefinitely because of what happened at her event. I'm not even going to go into that because everybody's talked about it enough. But she's suspended. But when other people on other franchises show acts of violence, i.e. this situation, and i.e. Mia putting her hands on Wendy, what was that? In that the season before last. So yeah, I got a problem with that, and I just want to know I'm not even gonna put it out there, but I'm peeping that. I'm really peeping that with Bravo, but because that should have definitely, they both should have been suspended for that. That was violence, putting your hands on somebody, and of course, what Kenya did was absolutely wrong. And I love Kenya, but I will not condone what she did. And I kind of saw what was posted at Kenya's event, and it wasn't what other people were saying. However, she had no business doing that. It was wrong. And I'm like, girl, now, okay, let's switch over to Kenya real quick. Real Housewives of Atlanta. So that's what happened in Jersey, y'all. So since I'm on the topic, I'm going to just talk about it real quick. Kenya, girl, please tell me you're not going to go out like this. Like, girl, you've been on this franchise for what, like 10 years? And we don't even know if you're even coming back. And my thing is, it's so immature. Like, y'all are grown women.
That is so stupid.
And also, too, she did not think about this. Like, you have a daughter to think about, your business. This can ruin your reputation. You have your products in stores. Like, that can ruin your relationship with them. Like, what were you thinking? You know, that's just a mess. Again, I don't even want to get into that a little bit because everybody, you know, has been talking about it enough. So yeah, y'all, that's the end of my thoughts on this episode. I just had to jump on here real quick because I was just shocked watching that scene. A hot mess, but Lord, we just pray for him. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another one of my videos. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be informed whenever I upload a new video. Also, too, comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on Jersey so far. What do you think about this season? Tell me your thoughts on this episode, which was a mess. Who do you think was in the wrong, Jen or Danielle? I just want to know what you guys think because I don't want to see violence. I'm tired of it. But yeah, y'all, thank you guys so much. Yeah. And so before you guys go, you know I'd love to say a prayer over you. And so here it goes. So may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you his peace and protection. This is my prayer over your life in Jesus' name. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video or recap, one of those. All right, y'all. Yeah, bye.